So for the timing cover, I've obviously gone ahead and cleaned everything off. And I've put the gasket in here, and I've just given it a quick skim of gasket maker, just in case. And we're just going to go ahead and slide it into position. And we're just going to get one or two of these bolts in here and started. And then we'll get our manual and figure out what the torque's supposed to be. Okay, so the enormous spec for these is 90 inch-pounds. Okay, move on to our oil pan. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do after you can see I've cleaned everything is anywhere there's a gap where the block meets something else, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put silicone in there. I'm going to use the same oil resistant silicone I've been using for obvious reasons. Okay, so on the two ends that do not have a gasket, I've used oil resistant silicone, and then I've just put a dab of gasket maker around everything else here. So this is our oil pan. And then we'll just kind of set it in place like that. Okay, and we'll put all the bolts in it. Okay, so we're going to tighten them to 90 inch-pounds. I know what you're thinking. God, that is an ugly job that you've done. And you're right, it absolutely is. Thing is, I'm not even the slightest bit worried about it, because like one of the guys I work with told me a while ago there, when we were having problems with some of the engines we were getting from one builder, he said you can have an engine that looks great, but if it leaks, it's still not a good engine. And he was right. So you can have an engine that looks awesome, but if it leaks, it's not a good engine. So if it looks like crap and it doesn't leak, I am still happy with it. For what it's worth, once it's all painted black, you won't notice half of it anyway. And just like the timing cover, these are all 90 inch-pounds. Okay, I'll go around and wipe some of the silicone and stuff off, but that is our oil pan now attached. Okay, so last part here is I'm going to go ahead and put the balancer, well, it's kind of a balancer, but it's not, back on. So I took a bit of the white moly coat. I just went around the outside of the pulley, basically, where the seal rides on it, just so it's lubricated, so it's not going to start out dry and tear the seal. And then this is a 24 millimeter, this bolt here, and it gets torqued to 160 foot-pounds. Okay, so giving the Duke a coat of paint here.